I love the new intro. It's so good. I hope you guys like it as well. Let me know what you think of it. Today we're going to be taking a look at the demo version of Scene Investigators. So going into this demo, I had kind of low expectations, mainly because the reviews were mixed. However, when I looked into the comments of why this game was a mixed review, they kind of surprised me, and I think they're a little copped out, to be honest. Quite a few of them said, the game is hard. I think the game is fair. The game definitely made me feel a little brain dead at times, but I think the game is fair. It asks you to use the evidence they provide you, the logic that is there, and a little bit of your intuition to solve not so much a whodunit, but to solve the questions they ask you, so that it's not so much of a, okay, who is the killer? They actually probe you a little bit more, like, who is her cousin? Who do you think the killer is? Who do you think the victim is? And who do you think sat in so-and-so chair and such? Because they could, if they wanted to, they could expand upon that later on as well. So I think it's great that they're really just making your brain work a little bit more than most indie games would. The other comment were people were saying it's not realistic. And yes, they do say it's a realistic simulator type game. It is technically a simulator-like game. It's not perfect. For example, they do ask you who the victim was. If you were truly an investigator being brought on the scene and there's already a chalk outline, you would hope they would tell you who died, you know what I mean? Or at least you would have seen the body being taken out. You would also have to confer with multiple professionals. Obviously, it's not a one-man show to solve these things, but they also kind of stay away from the TV show style CSI Miami, putting on sunglasses and stuff and calling it a day with a good pun. So I would call it somewhere in between, and I don't think it's fair that, they are pulling that out, because it's not the point. The game is meant to be hard. It is a puzzle room game, and it does rely on you to look around, put things together, rather than more of an escape room style, which tends to be more of a, I have solved the puzzle, I have received the key unlocks this, the end. No, it gives you the puzzle per se, that is the answer, and then it asks you to apply it to the situation, and then you conclude from there, which I think is actually better. And a lot of these clues will connect to other clues, which I think is really good. So it does feel like a global process in your brain in some way, shape, or form. So going into this, I was really happy that I had to pull out a notepad on my computer, because I'm the type of person that when I play D&D, for example, I love having a journal for every session, and depending on the situation, I may also have a bestiary or a quest book as well, just to keep track of things and just to make sure I can draw strings to things. So you better believe I really liked this demo. I think it's short, sweet, it still makes you think. I actually failed the first time I did it because I fell for a few red herrings and for a few assumptions, and I actually felt writing down on the notepad helped me out so much. God, look at the speed I'm typing. Obviously this is sped up. I wish I could type that fast. That'd be insane. But it made me write down and really think of critical questions. Like, oh, wait, is this person there? Why were they there? And then as soon as I found a clue that went to it, it helped to build that process. And it doesn't hold your hand either, which I think a lot of video games do, or they highlight things. This game expects you to miss things. It still lets you finish the game if you miss items, but it cripples you a bit. If you don't look around enough, you're gonna have a hard time answering these questions. Like, I missed that pill bottle the first time. And even looking at the crime scene, I didn't think, God, oh yeah, that person would be sitting there because of so-and-so occasion and such like that. I'm not going to go into the story of this. I want you to download the demo, give it a shot. You let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. Are the comments right on this game? Who knows? Like this type of easy to consume content? Give me a subscribe, give me a like, tell me what you think.